Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to discuss lucky numbers, which is where we stopped the last time. Lucky numbers is any 4-digit number, all right, that, let me show you a quick example, that when you had the first 2 digits, it's going to give you the same as when you had the last 2 digits. So if I have 2011, for example, that's a lucky number because the first 2 addition of this gives me 2 and this one gives me 2. All right. And how do you find lucky numbers? Well, one algorithm is to first go through every number between 1,000 and 9,099. All right. Because a lucky number has to also be 4-digit long. So I start here, and every time I'm going to check if the sum of these 2 is equal to the sum of these 2. Should I start here? Not necessarily, because I know that this is not a lucky number 1. It's not a lucky number then 2. It has to be between 1,000 and 999 because it starts with 4 digits long. So I've described the algorithm here. The first iterator has to start from 1, then the other one's from 0, but then I'll just jump straight to the code. So here is the code. You can use 4 nested loops to find this. You can also think of any other algorithms that comes to your mind. And I'm going to start every time from, okay, I need to make some modifications here. So I need to start from 1 for the first digit. So I need to use a loop for each of the digits for reasons that I explained in my previous videos, because that allows me to go through every number between 1,000 and 9,999. So I'm going to go from 1 to 9 here because 1,000 the first digit. However, for all the digits that follow, I should allow, that's the second digit in the number, I should be able to allow any number from 0 to 9 to appear. So I'm going to 0 to 9 here. The next thing for the next column, third number, and for the last number, 0 to 9 should be able to appear. And then note that anytime I have first 2 digits to be equal to the same as the last 2 digits, then I've found a lucky number. Then I can just display the number. All right. And that is pretty much it. That's fine. So I can go ahead and run this program. Wait for it. All right. So, and that is the list of my lucky numbers. If you go through, you can see here it's the same. Let me just go try another random one. 1863. 18 gives us 9. 63 gives us another 9. 2452, that one is obvious, that's a palindrome. 3452, this is 7, that's 7. So that's the list of all the so-called lucky numbers. So I could spin things up a little bit and create a different type of number search, and you can use a similar algorithm to try to find out if a number in that range belongs to that set. So here is a code fragment here for you to play around with. Again, don't forget the first one is 1, however, the next ones are zeros. All right, those ones are zeros. So try it the way I've executed the code now, and that's it. And there is this type of numbers called vampire numbers. Please Google it. You can read about it on Wikipedia on this link and try to write a program to find vampire numbers. The algorithm is online. Please, by all means, feel free to Google it and have fun. All right, so there are different kind of algorithms that we've used before in this module in Python. There are exercises for you to practice. Most of you say, how do we get practice problems? So here are more practice problems for you. So please enjoy it. And if you have any questions while you're practicing these problems, please, by all means, ask your tutors. In the graded labs, you might see variations of these problems come up. So please, by all means, make sure you practice them. And that's pretty much. Here are some things that have to do with methods. And we're going to discuss method in the next chapter. That's going to be next week. This week, we're going to look at more algorithms, things that require nested loops, things that require if statements, while loops, and we're going to then have our 3 category of problems, do D1, D2, D3, like I explained to you guys. So this week is going to be fun. And it's not going to be drive-by, it's just going to be category of problems. So that should be fun. So when we meet next week, then we now look at arrays especially, and then we continue from that point. All right, guys, so see you in the chat later today. Bye.